Hey everybody, it's Brian Fulcher with Unify, and I've got Earl McLean, our Director of Training, here with us for another one of our Next Level series events, and we're excited you're here. And we're calling this one New Year, New Gear. It's Earl's name for it, and I love it because, as we're going to show you in a second, we've got a lot of new stuff that we implemented over the course of 2020. And what we want to do was kind of take a few minutes to just kind of highlight the things we did in 2020 and show you three of the things that we really think can, if you start implementing them and using them today, as always, take your business to the next level. So with that, I just want to give you a kind of a high-level review of what we worked on in 2020 over at Unify. We added a lot of new experienced staff, specifically from the mortgage industry, so we're speaking your language. We completed a lot of great integrations, Simple Nexus being a big one. So I want to talk about that for a quick second. If you're using Rainmaker and your company uses Simple Nexus as your point of sale system, when you're in Rainmaker and you're tracking a lead, working a lead, and someone's ready to move to the next step to apply, you can now push that lead right from Unify into Simple Nexus, making it even easier, even more simpler. We're also doing that with Flowify. So if your company's using one of those two as your point of sale and you don't have that integration set up, I'm going to encourage you to get a hold of our client success team so they can help make your life a little easier by doing that. We also did a great integration with Slide Broadcast. We automated some workflows, and we're going to talk about those in more detail in a minute. Enhanced our campaign management, released text messaging 2.0, did some email hygiene stuff to really make your emails run more efficiently, get more of them delivered and fewer of them in spam folders. We made some great enhancements to our mobile app. We added a dedupe feature in our contacts. And many of our clients asked for specific things, and we were able to incorporate those into Unify. So please always don't be shy with your suggestions to how to make Unify better. Obviously, some of our best improvements come when our clients raise their hand and say, hey, we have an idea. Could you help make it a reality? We can't promise it'll happen, but it's where all the good ideas come from, is from the people who use this thing on a daily basis. So we made some enhancements to our mortgage inquiry alert program. If your company's not using mortgage inquiry alerts, I know we did a whole next level series on them. Really encourage you to have someone in your organization reach out to us. We would love to show the return on investment on these. Our clients that use these, they're paying for Unify with that alone. It's an incredible program with an incredible rate of return. Really missing out if your company isn't using them. If you are using them, just make sure you call on them. I mean, it's an incredible program. Again, along those lines, we have some opportunity alerts, just listed alerts that we added. We added some enhancements to our marketing concierge. We did a lot of work around client retention that's on our side. And, out of those conversations came enhancements to Unify. We love that. And we implemented this next level training program and videos, and that's just been exciting. So again, a little more high level, just things we're kind of proud of over here at Unify. You can see these numbers on the screen. In 2020, we sent 41 million emails out of Unify, 553,000 direct mail pieces, downloaded a ton of flyers, almost 7,000 virtual online open house flyers were created. Over a million in-process communications sent. Again, as a former loan officer, I'm going to say, every realtor partner always has said that communication is the most important thing. You can automate Unify to send the communications to your borrowers, your realtors, anyone involved in that transaction when specific milestones are met. You look like a rock star at communicating. Just if you don't have your IPCs, your in-process communication set up, get those set up. They're going to just drive more business. You're going to get more referrals from listing agents. You're just going to look great by taking 10 minutes to get those set up. And then over 145,000 alerts. Those are the mortgage inquiry alerts that we just talked about to loan officers that their clients applied with another company. So at this point, I really want to turn this over to Earl, and I want to have Earl show you three pieces of our enhancements that we showed you, that we just mentioned, and he's going to show you in detail how to use them. They're the automated workflows, they're the video marketing, and the text messaging 2.0. So Earl, I will turn it over from you, and we'll go from there. And then when we're done, we'll, Gabe, I saw you had a question. We'll answer questions at the end. So I'll turn it over to you, Earl.
All right. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate it. Let me make sure that we're on here. You guys can hear me okay? Perfect. By the way, I've got everyone muted right now. So if you do have a question, you're able to unmute yourself and ask your question as we go along. But one of the things we worked real hard on was a way to automate some workflow processes specifically for internal communications. In other words, if you have something that happens on a regular basis, say you have a team of people, and every new loan that comes through, a specific person on your team needs to reach out and communicate with that borrower, that type of a trigger. Well, we've set up these automated workflows, and you can even incorporate some marketing in this too, with new leads and new loans and so forth. But the way it works, and I'm just going to give you a real high-level view of this because we do have some training videos. If you look right here to this training videos tab, there's how to set up a multi-action workflow, how to set up a single action workflow. Goes into detail on really how to do that. So if you need more detail, just click on this training videos and go to that workflows training video, okay? But if you come into your workflows and you create one, just to give you an idea of how these actually work, is, and let me see if I can't give you a really good use case for this, okay? For example, let's say that you have a specific type of alert that comes across your dashboard. Every time that alert comes across, and I'm going to use, for example, the mortgage inquiry alerts because that's one that's really, really a hot topic right now, okay? But you can use any one of these different triggers right here. But I'm going to pick out an opportunity alert right here. And when I click on that opportunity alert, I can actually say what type of alert it is. Okay, now we're going to be adding to these alerts as well. So this isn't the all-inclusive list. As we go on into 2.0 on this workflows project, then we'll be adding more of your opportunity alerts. And these are basically the alerts that come across your dashboard, all right? But you have things like, loan MI refi alert, you have the rate savings alerts that come across. Of course, you can look at your dashboard and get those, or you could actually get an email come across when one of those hits. But let's say that you had an early payoff alert come across with your mortgage inquiry alerts program. That's an extremely important one because it means that that alert is triggered when a contact in your database, one of your past borrowers or current contacts, goes out and has mortgage credit pulled on them within 6 months of closing a loan with you. Well, that could mean a chargeback. So it's a really important alert that we follow for you. So I can choose that as my alert type. Then I can tie an action to that alert, which means that I can either send myself a text message and I could click on this text and it will, let me X out of this part first. I could click on this text message and I could have it send me a text, okay, immediately when that alert comes in. I just plug in my phone number right here, my cell phone number. I plug in the message. This is an EPO alert that came across, give them a call. I could put that in my message and then I can add tokens like the first name of the contact of the early payoff alert that came through. The last name, I could add their email address. Okay, I could even add their cell phone and their home phone number. So any kind of information that I have on that contact will be forwarded to me via text. I could also set up multi-actions based on that trigger, which means I could send an email to someone on my team if I wanted to. Okay, so I could come out of this and I could say I want to send this email also to someone on my team. So there's a lot of different things you can do with these different triggers, these different actions as far as setting up workflows. Give you kind of example of some of the ones that we've set up just in our testing phase is approved text and emails, new lead, pre-purchase drip, okay? A loan status changes, and I can choose the status that changes on the loan, and I can get a text or an email, or I can even start a marketing piece that goes out to that person if I want to. And of course, if you have the IPCs running, you don't have to worry about that, and marketing piece is gonna go out anyway. But anyway, you can set up as many of these workflows as you want. Like I said, if you need more definition around that or more instruction, go back to anywhere you are on your site. If you'll click on your logo in the top left-hand corner, brings you back to your welcome page, and then you can access those training videos right here. All right. Okay, Brian, what was the next thing we wanted to talk about?
I think we were going to talk about the video marketing and how
Oh, this one's
people
fun.
use that and show them how to use it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Video marketing. I don't know about you, but my wife's been in the loan business for 29 years. She's been writing loans, and she used to use a program called BombBomb. I'm sure that most of you have heard of it. Um, she does wedding fairs and so forth, and so she was gathering a lot of leads coming out of these wedding fairs. And BombBomb was stacking up all these contacts, and the more contacts she got in there, the higher the price they wanted to charge her. They also limited her on what size the video was, how long it was. They limited her on things like how many videos she could send a month and things like that. Your video platform right here under marketing has none of those restrictions. All right, so when you go to your video gallery right here under marketing, video gallery, you can upload or you can record a video right here out of your gallery. All right, and you can quick send that to up to 100 people. You can also send it to more than that if you go through our template, our video email template, which you'll find in the campaigns library. And I'll show you real quickly where to find that. But if I were to access a video right here, and let's say I wanted to record it. Okay, now get ready because you're going to see my ugly mug. All right, here we go. When you record a video, it's going to ask you to access your webcam. You're going to see a little permissions box that pops up right up in here. You can access that webcam. Hi, everybody. How you doing? The record and end recording, start and end, are the same button. So if I was going to record a recording, say to go out to Bob and Mary, I just got their loan approved, it might go something like this. Hi, Bob. Hi, Mary. Just want to let you know we got your loan approved. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you guys. I'll give you a call later on. Thanks a lot. Stop. Hi, Bob. Hi, Mary. Just want to let you know we got your loan approved. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you guys. I'll give you a call later on. Thanks a lot. Okay. That's how you would record your video. Now that video is going to go into my gallery, but it's required. I've got to give it a title and I've got to give it a description. The title basically becomes the subject line in your email. Okay, I'm just going to put congratulations, and I'm going to put down here on your loan approval, just so you'll see where this goes. Loan approval. Okay, so there we go. We've got our title and we got our description. Those are required in order to publish this video to my gallery. Once I have those in there, I just simply hit publish video. It's going to pop over here, and it's going to go right into my video gallery. Okay, now depending on how long your video is, it could take up to 5 minutes. Literally, this little short video I just did takes about 45 seconds, all right? But it's probably not going to pop in there in time for me to during this presentation. So I'm just going to use one of these other videos that I've already created. Okay, in fact, I used to have a congratulations one here, but I've got this happy holiday one where I was wishing everyone a happy holiday. If you want to quick send these videos right out of your gallery, you just simply go to your video gallery and you just click on the video you want to send, okay? Clicking on it will bring you to this little edit, and this isn't really a video editor per se as far as being able to edit the entire video. What the edit feature does is it allows you, and I'm going to click on it, it allows you to select a start and a stop time. And what it does, it takes out that clunky beginning and end where you're turning on and off the camera. All right, so you'd simply select the start time. You say, I want to start this video here, so I'm going to select that as the start position. I want to stop it, and you bring it wherever it is. I just wanted to wish everybody a really happy holiday. Everyone take care. Have a safe time. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, so I can stop it right there, right at the end of the video, and I can set that stop time. All right, then I could actually preview this, and then I could trim and replace that video if I like the preview. Now I'm just going to go back there to my gallery. Okay, video details will bring you right back to your gallery. Okay, now this is the video I'm going to send. The subject line, remember I told you that you have to put in a title and a description? That's what becomes the subject and the message in the body of the email. All right, so once you put that in there, you don't have to do it again. Now you can change them here if you need to. If I wanted to send this out to a group of people, I could literally come down and pick any group that I have in my groups, and I could, like, say, for example, my top 40 realtors. And I could add all of these addresses at the same time just by clicking this button right here. This video that I would be sending, now this is just a generic happy holidays. I might send that out to all my realtors. But the happy, the congratulations video I sent to Bob and Mary, I would simply just type in their email address right here. If you put a comma, you can add another email address. Just separate them by a comma. You can preview all of this, and this is what they will see when they receive your email. Okay, now again, this is out of my Unify account. This is a token that tells it to put happy holidays in the subject line. So their email will actually start here. A video message from you. They scroll down, you'll see a thumbnail, which you can edit. Okay, you can, if you have another thumbnail you'd like to upload, you can do that. And then all your information will appear right down here below. And I'm in my Kristen Little account right now. Okay, this is my demo account. All right, but it'll bring your disclaimer in, any kind of equal housing lender or opportunity type of logos that are required by your company will all be here. And of course, the standard unsubscribe link if they wish to do that. That's all compliant, okay? If they click into this video by clicking on that thumbnail, it brings them to this page. Hey, I just wanted to wish everybody a really happy holiday. Everyone take care. Have a safe time. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. But it brings the video into this page, and it's all housed on our servers, so you don't have to worry about going through BombBomb. It brings in your logo and all of your contact data right here. So it's a great way to share videos. And we know that people open up videos more than they open up just a standard email. Okay? All right, so that's the videos. What else we got there, Brian?
And I thought if you could just do a real quick high level over, just the text messaging 2.0 for our clients that have text.
Absolutely. Okay, so if your company is participating in text marketing, all right, not all of our companies do, but most do. Okay, so if you are participating, then you will need to go down to My Account, go to User Preferences, and down here at the very bottom, what you're going to do is you're going to search for phone numbers. Okay, we use a Twilio service for this text marketing service, and we struggled with a way to make this compliant. So we do require opt-in, but we give you some help there. We actually have an invitation email that you can send out to your database. I have one. I'll give you a good use case. I have one one loan officer out in Florida. And he sets up what he calls his weekend warriors. And it's a group of people that he puts his realtors in. Anybody that wants to participate in his weekend warriors, he puts them in this group. And he sends out an email every Friday. He sends out a text every Friday to let them know his availability over the weekend. It's a great way to use this. It really is. So when you go and search for phone numbers, you're going to click this button right down here under your user preferences. It's going to give you phone numbers based on what your cell number is on your profile. So make sure that you go to your profile and you have a cell selection. Make sure it says cell. That's one of and put your mobile number in there. All right. Because any phone number, any replies that you get to this Twilio number is actually going to be forwarded to your cell number. So you'll be able to start a new conversation with that contact. You agree to the terms of service once you select one of these phone numbers. I'm just going to select this top one. If you don't like the ones you see here, then just hit search phone numbers again. It'll bring you up a whole new set and then a whole new set until you finally find one that you really like. That's actually a good one right there. So once I agree to the terms, if you want to see the terms of service right here, and by the way, while we're here, we'll let you show there's a video right here on this icon that'll walk you through this whole process that I'm showing you right now. I'm going to purchase that phone number. Most of the time, the companies are picking up the costs for this because it's $1 a month for the phone number. It's really insignificant. The texts themselves are 2.5 cents each way. So if you send out 100 text messages, bulk, and that'd be $2.50. If you get a couple back, it's another nickel. So it's not overly expensive, and we don't really try to make money on this program. We just want to offer it as a benefit and as a value. Okay, so now that I've got this all set up, I can click this, toggle this, so that it forwards to my cell number. That's that number that it'll find on your profile. All right. Then I save text messaging settings. Then when I want to go to a contact, and let's say that I wanted to send out and do a search. Let's say I searched out, for example, that company category. Let's look at that contact group. Let's do that. And I wanted to go down to, say, for example, those same top 40 realtors. Let's say these are my weekend warriors, okay? And I hit search on that. What I have the ability to do is to select all of those people, and this button will light up down here. See, send text message? And then I can send this text message out to those 40 people. This is a token that will bring in the first name of each one of those 40 people. Okay, so I can say first name, comma, and then I write my text message, and I can send text message. And it will blast out to all of those different people. Now, I don't have very many people in mind that has actually opted in. To show you where that marketing email is, if you want to actually send it out to your database or at least some of your realtors, really the only thing people need to do is text yes to your SMS phone number, which you'll find there on that account under user preferences. Scroll all the way down to the bottom and you'll see what your SMS phone number is. If they text yes to that number, they'll be opted in, okay, to text marketing. So one of the other things we give you is in the campaigns library. If you will go and search emails right up here at the top, and you just type in the word text and hit enter, it will bring up this text message invitation email. Okay. And basically what all this thing does is it's a way to send this out to whoever you want to in your database. And I'm going to go ahead and click into it so you can see what it looks like. Okay. I'd like to send you text messages. Hello, and it'll bring in their first name from time to time. I would like to send you a text message to update you on the latest status of your loan, or when I see an opportunity to save you money, and all they have to do is text yes to this phone number right here. Now, one of the easiest ways to get people to opt into this is as they're sitting across the desk from you, or if you have them on the phone, you're doing an application for them, ask them if they'd like to be included in text IPCs, those in-process communications. We can even tie those to text messages so that when the IPCs happen, they get a text, it gives them a link to the actual IPC. They click on that link and they can see what that in-process communication looks like. Okay, real simple. But text marketing, again, if you need more clarification on that, just watch the video and you'll find that also by clicking on your logo, go to training videos, and there's a video all about text marketing and how to sign up for it. All right?
Great. So if you can throw our slide back up there.
Certainly.
That is, again, kind of a recap of what we've worked on, or a lot of what we worked on in 2020. In 2021, we've got some exciting things on the drawing board. I got a new user interface and user experience coming shortly, which is going to really improve the look and feel and ease of use of Unify. We're creating a Unified Client Advisory Group, improving our social media content and sharing, centralized marketing control for your admins and your marketing departments. As Earl said, workflows phase 2. Some news around pre-qualified leads to come in the year ahead, and some new reporting functionality. So with that, I guess 2 things. One, to end just kind of our presentation here. If you have questions about features or experiences, obviously Earl and I's information, if you haven't, feel free to reach out to us or contact our client success team. They're available live support for you, as you know. If your company doesn't have mortgage inquiry alerts or text marketing, please reach out to me. I would love to talk to your admins and try to help them get that set up. And with that, Earl, there are some questions in the chat box.
Okay.
That maybe we could address. Gabe had a question. Can you select which IPCs we want to go out, or is it all or nothing?
Well, that's actually set up on a company-wide basis, but there are some companies, it depends on which company you're with. We are beta testing right now. I know it's in beta with Bay Equity, but Bay Equity has a optional checkbox alongside the IPCs. And so we are beta testing that, and we expect that to come out in version 4.0, where you'll be able to select and choose which IPCs actually fire. Otherwise, it's a corporate decision. They decide which ones they want to go out.
And Gabe is with Fairway. Gabe's asking, if possible, can you confirm Fairway is using text messaging?
Oh, are they using text messaging? I can, and I'll tell you what, we'll get back to you on that, Gabe, okay? So you're looking for Fairway. I'll have to bring up Fairway's account, and I don't want to do that in this general meeting, but I will get back to you on that, Gabe.
Yeah. Doug, to answer your question, the training is being recorded, and we always send them out to everyone who registered for them. Sue asked, so your own phone number is not used in text messaging. You want to talk about that, Earl?
Yeah, it is not. We want to protect your own phone number itself from any kind of hackers or spam or anything that might come back through there. So we use Twilio. Twilio uses an SMS phone number, and so the number that goes out, if you go into your leads portal and if you go into your user preferences into your leads notifications part, let me give you, I've got to show it to you because it makes so much more sense. It's part of the leads program, but if you'll go into my account and go to user preferences, right under the leads notification, it's right here. If you will verify your phone number, and it'll show up here when you verify, okay? By plugging in whichever cell number you have and hitting verify, you're gonna get a code here, and the system's gonna call you and ask you to punch in that code. When you do that, it will verify your phone number, and so that your phone number will show up on their caller ID, all right? Now, that SMS text number, if they were to text back to that, then it will forward. You have the option to forward right down here at the bottom. You can forward that to your phone, your cell phone number, but I would not reply to that text. I would start a new conversation with that contact using their phone number. Okay, all you have to do is just click on their phone number. You can start a new conversation. Otherwise, you'll just be replying back to the text, to the SMS number. That makes sense?
All right. And then Maria had a question. Can we request different phone numbers? I think we just
Yes, it does.
answered
Yeah,
that.
that's just a matter of actually selecting a phone number, and you can't request a number. What it does is it gives you available phone numbers in the area code that your cell number is in. All right, and by cell number, I mean when you go to your profile and you look at this right here on the cell, and wow, we got 2 cell numbers here. Isn't that great? Okay, but I'm going to make that my office number. But if you have a cell number identified here, that's the area code that it's going to choose phone numbers from. So you can't actually ask for a specific number, but it will give you all the different options. You just keep clicking that number, that search phone numbers until you find one you like.
All right. Well, that's all the questions we had. So thanks everyone for attending. I know this one went a little bit longer than we'd like to go, but a lot of good info, a lot of good stuff that we added in 2020, big plans for 2021. Try out those 3 new features specifically, see if they can you can put them to use to increase your business. Thanks for your time, and we will talk to you all soon.
All right, guys. Thanks for your time. Take care.